Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can actually use OBS to record high quality recordings and even use it for streaming without breaking a sweat. My name is Mithun and let's get started. Before getting started, let me share with you that this particular tutorial is targeted towards a beginner who has no idea how OBS works and what exactly OBS is. So, if you have some experience and if you have been using OBS for a while, I don't think this tutorial will actually help you in any way. The second thing is that I don't usually use OBS to record my screen if it is a webcam recording because OBS is limited in that matter because you'll have to do a lot of settings, you'll have to tweak a lot of things in order to get a simple recording done. For that fact, I actually use something called PepoCloud. PepoCloud is an amazing software in itself as it lets you do a lot more things with your cam recording and your screen recording, and it also records everything in high definition and also doesn't need so much of configuration when you compare it with OBS. So if you are in search for a web application that would run on any given browser and will work without any special settings or configuration, PepoCloud is the right choice. Now, moving on to the tutorial, as you can see on my screen, I have OBS Screen Recorder. OBS stands for Open Broadcasting Software or Open Broadcast Software, any one of these. And it is a completely open source software, which means that you don't have to pay anything and there is no premium version that you can use. Yes, there are other software that actually use OBS as their foundation and yet charge a fee for their premium version, such as Streamlabs. But I wouldn't actually use Streamlabs because all the features that Streamlabs comes packed with is actually available in OBS. All you need to do is do some little tweaking and everything will work just like Streamlabs. So now let's get started with the tutorial. As you can see, I have a bunch of things available on my screen as I've been using OBS off and on for many projects. So I'm just going to remove everything from my from this particular options. Everything is removed now. Now I don't have anything. And if you are the first time user of OBS, you will also see this particular screen with nothing but black screen visible. So the problem is that with OBS you will have to do everything, which means that configuration, setting, and modification, everything needs to be done from the user's end. So for that, you will actually have to add sources in order to capture the screen. So in order to capture the screen of your computer, all you have to do is head over to this plus icon that appears in the sources section of your particular software. Click on this plus icon and here you will see there are multiple things that you can add to the particular canvas area. The first one is that I want to capture the display, but I'm not going to do that because if I capture the display, it will actually be a very weird thing that will be showcased. It will be a loop of OBS itself, and that's how it is. So I'm going to select the automatic setting in the capture method, and then I'm gonna select the display as the primary display that I have. My display is actually 2K display, which means that all the videos will be exported after the recording as a 2K footage. If you have a computer screen that does not support 2K and is limited to 1080p resolution, you should actually select that here. Once that is done, I'm going to click on OK. And now you can see that my desktop is being captured and captured by OBS. If I want to actually add more sources, I can add that. Now the problem is that although the display is captured, there is no sound in that display, which means that neither my microphone is being recorded nor the desktop audio like alerts and stuff are actually recorded by OBS. In order to record audio, you will have to go to this particular plus icon again and add audio input capture, which means that this particular audio input capture will be the one that I will use to capture the microphone sounds. So as you can see, there are three options, which is on default, microphone, USB condenser, and digital audio interface. So I'm going to use the microphone condenser option, and I'm going to click on OK. Now, if you look at the right side, you will see that in the audio mixer panel, there is an audio input capture, which is actually sensing the audio input, which is actually sensing the audio input, which means that my audio is now connected to the OBS. And if I start recording, the audio will also be recorded. Now, I also want to capture the desktop sounds and all the stuff that is happening inside my operating system. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this plus icon, and I'm going to add another audio output capture. And in this audio output capture, I'm gonna just leave it at that and click on OK. Now you will see there are multiple options available. I'm gonna click on just the speakers audio, speakers Realtek audio. Realtek is my audio driver, so I'm gonna select that and I'm gonna click on OK. Now there are two audio captures, and if there is sound in the desktop, it will be captured by OBS anyway. Now the third option is to actually capture the webcam, which I won't be able to show you in this particular tutorial because my webcam is actually captured by another software. But I'll show you how you can actually do that. In order to capture the webcam footage, you'll have to go to this particular option, and as you can see, there is video capture device option. Click on the video capture device option and add it. Unfortunately, it will not actually show me my video because my video is used by Camtasia right now. So I cannot actually access the video from OBS, but this is pretty much it. And you can also configure the video by going to the configure video option and tweaking all the settings that you need. Once everything is done from your end, you can just click on the OK button and boom. Now, even your video will be captured, and if the video is actually available, you will be able to place it somewhere on the screen. Once every setting is done, you can actually start the recording process by clicking on the recording button right now. The interesting thing about OBS is that you can set shortcuts for any particular action and trigger the action using your keyboard shortcuts. Unfortunately, I haven't set those shortcuts in my OBS, so I'm just going to click on the recording option. Once I click on the recording option, everything from this point will be recorded. The screen, my audio input, and my audio output that actually is generated by the desktop. After the recording is completed, all I have to do is stop recording, and boom, it is actually stored in the OBS folder in my computer. Now, if you have to start streaming, you will have to actually add a URL and a stream key in your panel that you can actually easily add. Let me again show you how. Open the settings, and in the URL in the stream area, you can actually select the platform that you want to stream to and connect it using the auto connect feature that is recommended by OBS. Believe me, don't actually use any manual settings because sometimes it might or might not work. So select any platform that you want and connect it to the account that you have online. Once everything is done, click on apply and click on OK, and then you can start streaming without breaking a sweat. A few things that you want to make sure that you have on your computer is that you don't want to actually record a poor quality screen recording or desktop audio. So make sure that you're using a good quality microphone that actually picks up the depth and crispness of your audio, or else you will have to actually add gain or add some special effects in your video editing software to add those crispness that I'm talking about. So that was my tutorial for OBS beginners. I hope you learned something from this tutorial. In my future OBS tutorials, I will cover a lot more ground, and I will teach you how to use OBS like an expert, and how to make sure that your exported video is of high quality, looks professional, and gets you the attention that you deserve. If you like this video, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye-bye.